As we're going through the Bible today, we're going to be in Deuteronomy 23 through 26 and in Luke chapter 11. Try to focus on the spiritual things as you're reading through those things in the Old Testament. When you get into Deuteronomy 23 and you see people excluded and who are called unclean, we need to remember that it's sin that makes us unclean. And at one time we were excluded from God's presence, but we have been brought into His fold, into His family through Christ. We can see some laws for marriage in chapters 24 and 25. And we have to remember that God's original plan for marriage is given in the garden, not in the law of Moses. And so God never intended for there to be divorce, but unfortunately, because of human sin and hardness of heart, divorce does take place, and there's regulations for those things in the Old Testament. There's treasured people who's talked about in Deuteronomy 26, and we become part of that treasured people, so that when we get to Luke chapter 11, we can pray to God. We have a model prayer for us given to us by Jesus, and we can see that true blessedness, according to Jesus, is not becoming rich and wealthy and healthy and having all those great things that people always talk about religion being about. True blessedness is hearing God's word, believing God's word, and then doing God's word. That's true blessedness. And so as you're going through the Bible, reading Deuteronomy 23 through 26 and Luke chapter 11, this is your morning minute.